Sports.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we are looking to set you up with some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. Also, at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section below which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, and any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ, so go give these guys a look. They will get you right. Today we will be getting into the NBA Saturday night game for Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, so again, take a moment and hit that like button. If this video gets above 250 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video. For our first pick, we'll be headed over to the field goals made tab, but we first of all wanted to remind you guys to make sure to lock in this 0.5 Karl-Anthony Towns so you guys aren't missing out on any easy cash. But again, for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the field goals made tab, and this time we'll be selecting Myles Turner for more than 4.5 field goals made. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you guys would like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. We see that this line, Myles Turner, has actually exceeded in 7 of his last 10 games, including in 4 of the last 5 games he's played against the New York Knicks in this series. Additionally, this line, Myles Turner, has exceeded in 65% of his last 20 games, in 66% of the games he's played in the regular season and playoffs this season, as well as in 14 of his last 17 matchups versus the New York Knicks. Now, Myles Turner and the Indiana Pacers will be facing off against a New York Knicks defense that this season has not been very good overall when it comes to defending against their opponent's field goal percentage. Near the bottom of the league in highest field goal percentage allowed to their opponents overall. And coming into this game with Myles Turner and the Indiana Pacers having a chance to close out the series on their home court, we are expecting Myles Turner and the Indiana Pacers to come out aggressive and to reach their lines. Now taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Myles Turner is getting a solid dose of minutes per game over his last 10 games, over 30 minutes per game. And one of the things we do like about Myles Turner is his high efficiency from the field over his last 10 games, over 50% field goal shooting on close to 10 attempts per game, shooting a very solid 40% from behind the arc on close to 4 attempts per game. And again, coming into this game with an opportunity to close out the series on their home court, we do like Myles Turner to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. On his career, Myles Turner has been a solid contributor for the Indiana Pacers this season, making over 5 field goals per game and shooting close to 50% field goal shooting. And coming into this game against a poor Knicks defense when it comes to defending against their opponent's field goal percentage, we do like Myles Turner at home to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Myles Turner for more than 4.5 field goals made. Now for those of you guys wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to share with you a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that is Karl-Anthony Towns for higher than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Tyrese Haliburton for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you guys like making picks on the traditional PRA stats, but also want to have access to making picks on whether or not you feel a player will get a triple-double or a double-double, click our link in the description below and sign up for Underdog using code BETBLITZ, because when you do, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, Underdog has been going absolutely insane with all their free picks, discounted player props, and promos that they are dropping as gifts in your lobby on a day-to-day basis. Make sure you guys go lock these in so you guys aren't leaving any money on the table. And again, if you aren't already on Underdog, sign up using code BETBLITZ, claim your free pick and bonus cash, and trust us, your profits will increase. Now for our next play, we'll be under the field goals attempted tab, and this time we'll be selecting Tyrese Haliburton for more than 15.5 field goals attempted. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Tyrese Haliburton has only exceeded in 3 of his last 10 games, so this might come as a bit of a surprise to you. However, this is a line Tyrese Haliburton has exceeded in 3 of his last 5 matchups in this series against the New York Knicks, and in each of the games in which the Indiana Pacers did win this game, we did see Tyrese Haliburton go over this line, and in the games in which the Pacers lost, Tyrese Haliburton has gone under this line. Now, coming into this game with an opportunity to close out the series at home, we do feel the Indiana Pacers have a very solid chance to win this game. And if the Pacers do expect to win this game, Haliburton, we feel, will most likely exceed this line. Now, Tyrese Haliburton and the Indiana Pacers will be facing against a New York Knicks defense that this season has been pretty average overall when it comes to defending against their opponent's field goal attempts. Below average in 2-point attempts allowed to their opponents overall, and while they were ranked top 5 in 3-point attempts allowed to their opponents, they still were giving up a fair share amount of attempts. And again, coming into this game for Tyrese Haliburton, after a very poor performance in Game 5, we are expecting him to come out aggressive again at home and have plenty of opportunity to reach his line. Now, taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Tyrese Haliburton is getting a solid dose of minutes per game over his last 10 games, near 35 minutes per game. And one of the things we do like about Haliburton is his high efficiency from the field over his last 10 games, near 50% field goal shooting on over 14 attempts per game, shooting a very respectable 37% from behind the arc over his last 10 games on close to 7 attempts per game. And again, in each of the games that the Indiana Pacers did beat the Knicks in this series, Haliburton did have a significant amount of attempts from 3. So coming into this game, we do like Tyrese Haliburton to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. On the season, Haliburton was pretty much a pass first point guard, over 9 assists per game, but still averaging close to 14 field goals attempted per game, and with his extended playing time now in the playoffs, and again coming off of a poor performance and not wanting to go back to the Garden for a Game 7 in this series and blowing a 3-1 lead, we are expecting Haliburton to come out aggressive, put up a lot of attempts, and to reach his line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Tyrese Haliburton for more than 15.5 field goals attempted. Now, for those of you guys who have been on PrizePicks as well as many other DFS apps and sports betting in general, you know that line bumping and line inconsistency is a huge problem, and that is why we want to introduce you guys to our friends at Epic Fantasy. These guys have an incredible platform for DFS and sports betting in which you guys can make your picks on plays and lines that never get bumped, because on Epic they have what we call line consistency, meaning the lines that you see at the beginning of the day are the exact same as the lines that you see at the end of the day. And another great feature that we do love about Epic is that unlike other sports books or DFS apps where you are facing off against the house, on Epic you face off against other users, whether in a 50-50 matchup or in a tournament setting, which means you have the ability to win your slips even if you miss multiple plays. All you have to do is get more picks correct than your opponent, and if you do, you will be rewarded heavily, because on Epic they have incredibly high payout boosts. They actually just raised their payout boost again, and if it couldn't get any better than this, Epic is giving you guys a nice little deposit match when you guys use code BLITZ. They are available on the Google Play Store as well as the Apple Store. So if you guys like having consistent lines, high payout boost, and winning your slips even if you miss multiple plays, click our link in the description below and sign up for Epic using code BLITZ to claim your deposit match, and we know you'll love Epic as much as we do. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. And again, if the picks in this video weren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below and sign up for the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ. These guys will get you right, so go give them a look. We thank you for watching, we thank you to all of our channel members, and we'll see you in our next video.